Hi, Taurus. This is Jess with your October 2021 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay, so Taurus, just wanted to give you guys a heads up that we are in Mercury retrograde in Libra, and that means that you need to forego making new agreements, contractual agreements of any kind, whether it be verbal or written, because it is going to change or it will be null and void probably by November, December. This is a time to be in review. Definitely things are going to come up and out. It's a lot of exposing that's going to happen at this time, and people will be kind of coming to a clearer understanding of where they stand and how they feel about things. Definitely a great time to go back to old, unfinished projects and work on those things. But if you are interested in starting new, next month would be the greatest month to do that. Definitely, probably next month is the only month for the rest of this year because in December, planets will continue to go retrograde. So next month, all systems are go. So again, keep that in mind. And if you want full details, do check out your trusted astrologer for all the details. Now let's get into your reading. Well, I do see that some of you, the first thing I see here is I give up. I give up. Are you being used? Is someone being used? It looks like someone is being used to me. Now, I see that some of you guys are in your feelings. And it may be because you're stuck in a situation that is very toxic. I see an extremely toxic situation. It could be yours. It could be people you live around. It could be things that people you work around. But I see a toxic situation where you want to leave. Everything in you wants to move forward, but you either don't have the money, you're literally stuck. Some of you, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, so you are literally stuck where you are. And being stuck there is giving you such an eye-opening view, a bird's eye view of what the hell is really going on here. This could be your neighborhood. This could be people that live inside of the home with you. And you may feel like all you want to do is leave, but you can't. And for some of you, it's so exhausting. You may just throw your hands up and say, I'm checking out. I'm not going to have anything to do with this. Now, I do see that some of you need to be careful with your health. There's some things that is happening with either with you or someone around you that could really be challenging with the health. And I don't look too deep into health, so I'm just putting that out there. This also speaks to me it being very difficult for you to find something else out there if you're planning to move Tauruses. So looking for something else is very difficult. And you can tell that people are upcharging out of the ass. So it's just a very difficult time if some of you are trying to move. I do feel that some of you will be hiding your money. It is wise for you to hide money or stash it away, or you may be looking at more money, finance, advice, and some of you may be advised to like hide money, put money a certain place, invest here, do this, that type of thing. So you are focusing more on your money. Love is a huge focus. I mean, it is a huge focus, but we'll get into that in just a moment. And be careful of people who are in jams. It's great to help people, but I do feel because the Tauruses that I'm picking up on is coming from a heart place. You guys aren't necessarily coming from the most practical place or a head place, that you may fall prey to giving someone too much, right? Someone is telling you their problems and they need help, and you are helping them a little too much, right? So there could be that issue. Now, I do see a lot of communication. You can get communication to go on a date, old people coming back to communicate with you again, stirring up those emotions. That one person that did, that one person that really can shake you up, that person could come back into your life at this time. But again, you probably do not want to move forward with any old situations from the past. But it does give you an opportunity to get clarity and to end that chapter. Work life looks good. You are getting a clearer picture of where you're going with your work and how you need to move forward. For those of you who are thinking about leaving your job and going someplace else, again, November is a better time to start doing that. But you're getting clear about, do I stay or do I go? And for some of you, you just feel like you're not making enough money there. So probably exit strategy will soon come. If you're looking for work, be careful not to do anything too foolish. You may be trying to get back to your old job, the place that you're most familiar, the type of industry that you do really well at. that might not be the best thing for you. It may be very difficult to get back there. For some of you, the pay may be completely different. It's something that is forcing you forward. You have to go into something different. And we've been talking about this for some time, right? So let me just pull one more on that. Because it's not saying that you're getting it. It's just saying that you're constantly trying to go back to some place, back to that industry, back to that company. It's a no. The death card is here, guys. So that's a big no. It's time for you to change and transform. You got to do something new. Yes, you may have to start at a lower pay grade. You know what I mean? But that'll be very short-lived, I feel, when it comes to Taurus, because you have North Node going into your sign with Jupiter and Pisces that sextiles you guys. So starting something new now will prove very positive and beneficial in the year to come. And so if you are self-employed, you may be doing everything to build your business. There could be some money lost with your business here. And some of you are focusing more on love or this love problem. So you may have been a little bit off balance when it comes to your business. Some of you work so much that it's like you don't have a balance. So there's that. Now, let's see. I want to see if your money is going to improve. I would take it slow. So if you are into the product service business, Tauruses, self-employed Tauruses, be careful. Some of you are paying, do your accounting. See where you can save money, where you're wasting money in your business, because I do see a lot of waste, and I do see you needing to be a little bit more methodical and slow walking with your business so that you capitalize off of your revenue, as well as you don't spend it all up on inventory and that type of thing. Let's look at love. Ladies, non-Taurus ladies, this man has your head all over the place. A mess. And it happens. I mean, some of you just want him. If you want him, you could have him. You can have him. But you know what you're going to get? You want something real, and you don't mind starting slow and developing it as the time goes on. But some of you are being love bombed. Some of you have been love bombed, and you really thought that things were going to move forward. But this person is not necessarily going to meet you where you want to be met. Or you may be questioning whether or not you can reach their level. What Taurus is that? I literally don't know any Tauruses that has that insecurity issue. Maybe they do, but they don't voice it. But I'm seeing here someone feels like they cannot meet that other person on an equal level. There's a lot of stress and worry, ladies. You are stressing out and worrying over this man, that things aren't working out. You haven't heard from him, and I don't see him coming around just yet. Now, I do see a man here. So for some of you, it could just be thinking about the times that you shared with that person. But others of you, definitely someone else could be trying to pursue you, but you just can't. It's like, I don't want you, that type of thing. Be careful, Tauruses. Whoever this man is that has your stress level on 10, it's time to take stock at you probably closing that door. And this is a good time to do that. But I just see that there's opportunities elsewhere. But again, that may not be what you desire. You desire this particular person, but I don't see them coming. And this person's kind of giving me player energy. And some of you may be going back and just thinking about what you went through with someone, where there was a third party and that type of thing. So that you are kind of bringing up and out old and past situations where you may be getting to know someone new. And if this is a really new person, and this has been happening for some time, this is good. This is really, really good. But you just may be a little bit concerned about, giving to this person and starting it all over again and it being toxic and that sort of thing. Men, Taurus single men, well, you don't want to love. You want to play mind games, huh? And I have no problem with Taurus single men at all. Taurus people, I don't have a problem with. So I'm just reading cards, but it looks like you like to play mind games, right? You want to stay in control at all times. And I feel like some of you guys are starting to realize where you go wrong in the situation, Taurus single men. I feel like people are starting to change themselves. So the people that maybe you've been getting to know and talking to, they're changing themselves. So I feel like there's no love here. Some of you are focusing on moving away, moving on from a situation. And you may be accepting the fact that a woman doesn't want you, or it's time to call it quits. Now, both of you are very stoic. So you and this woman, you may have been very stoic between each other, very stubborn, strong-minded. It's not about love, it's all about logic. And it looks like either you had to cut her off or vice versa, she cut you off. And so you're accepting that, oh, well, this could have, or I really want it, but, it's going nowhere. You may be trying to start something, but I feel like some of you Taurus men are realizing that there's a woman that you really care about. But again, same thing like the women, can't seem to get it on track. And some of you, I just see that you you could be doing a little, you're in your household, it's intimacy, and it could be doing little strange things. I'll put it that way. So if you have those vices inside of your home, I see you guys, this time frame, it's like, oh wow, you're doing whatever it takes to satisfy yourself. Put it that way. Couples. Well, you guys were working on things in the past. I feel like, and it was the best thing. You guys were on the right track. You were working on things, or you were hopeful that things were really going to start to get back on track and work out. You guys had a lot of issues, unresolved issues that needed to be worked on. But it looks like the ones that I'm picking up on, instead of working on it, someone just was like, I give up. I give up. And someone is saying, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. But they can't leave. They can't leave for whatever reason. They can't leave because they live together. Can't leave because you haven't yet made a decision to completely cut it out and be done with it. Can't leave because this person gives you money. Can't believe because there's a child involved. Can't believe because even though you don't feel like you want to do it anymore, you don't have the strength to fight anymore, there is still love here from both of you, Queen and King of Cups. There's still love here, but again, someone is getting the short end of the stick, and you, Taurus, is feeling like part of you yearns to want to be single and do your own thing, but then there's a part of you that's not so connected with that level of freedom. So you find yourself denying yourself of that, but at the same time, you're miserable. Okay, I gotta see. I just want to know. Somebody is fighting for this. I'm telling you now. Oh, okay. So okay. So this woman, couples, the woman either doesn't want this anymore. She's gonna leave. I'm telling you now. Either by now or Cancer season, this woman is out of here. She's gonna leave. She's just buying her time. She's out of here. The man is a manipulator. He's a manipulator. He's manipulating the situation. And I feel like someone is going to try to work on this and fix the relationship. They don't want it to be completely over. But this woman is tired of it. Now, especially if you're a Taurus woman, you want to shake it up. That Uranus is heavy. North Node is going to your sign. With Uranus, you guys are going to be reckless as all get out. Tauruses are going to be reckless. I'm interested. I'm going to be paying attention to my Taurus family and friends and paying attention to seeing how reckless they're going to get. Because Tauruses are never reckless. So I'm interested to see. But you guys are pretty much going to be following the beat of your own drum, and it's not going to make any sense to people, especially if you're a Taurus woman. I feel like Taurus men, this man here, or Taurus man or not, or Taurus woman or not, the woman is ready to leave. The man is manipulating the situation so that she doesn't leave. And I feel like that's not going to control the person. That's what it looks like to me. It's not going to control the person. So that's what I have for you guys right now. I'm going to close this up. If you want to look deeper into this relationship, you can click the link in the description box below. You'll find the details there. You could also find the 2021 Taurus yearly for the rest of this year and a link to my website. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.